Breton Lalama. My pronouns are he and they, and my part is Playwright. What? Neptune audiences might know me. Last year at this time I did 𝗟𝗔𝗥𝗧𝗛 I played Alex in that. They might know me from playing Riffraff and Rocky Horror. They might know me from Pleasureville or from Fully Committed. So with this play in particular, I mean, when I started writing it like 7 years ago, I personally didn't sit down with any idea of how to write a play. And I guess that like many years later now, having written several things, that hasn't changed. I always find like it's a process of what is the thing, and it usually for me starts in a picture or an image, a line. And this one was, I just had this idea like, oh, there's this person and they're stripping, but it's fruit roll-ups. And I can't tell you why. I started writing it as I was coming out as trans, just because I felt like that was a death of sorts, and it made me kind of reflect on all the millions of tiny little deaths we all, or world endings that we all experience all the time. So the next few years was just trying to figure out who that was and what they were doing, and it ended up telling me that it was the last show on Earth. When I started writing this, I was working full-time as a bartender and also a barista. So I didn't even have like a sleeping process or a living process, let alone a writing process. It was just, oh, I have an idea and 20 minutes. But I think ultimately my practice as a writer is like mostly not writing. Like it's like walking down by the ocean, or like working out, or like having coffee with someone. That's when you're always kind of writing, you know? I mean, I've never been in production as a writer, right? So it's very hard to like physically look at the actors who are awesome, but it is very difficult to look at. It's like, it's vulnerable, it's parts of you, and it's also just like, yeah, you take anything you imagine and put it into the realm of the physical, and it's a bit of a mind trip. Ultimately, it's a play about, it's the last show on Earth, the world is ending, there's one more night. It's a very gay celebration. Please come see the show. I know there are hobbits next door, but this is really gay.